This practice of Yoga Nidra will allow the physical body to soften into deep relaxation and the mind to excavate the deeply held beliefs that have been keeping us from expanding into our fullest potential. Using your I am statement or Sankalpa, affirming your truest self. This can be rooted in a few basic needs such as I am enough, I am safe, I am worthy, I am valued. Settling into the shape of Shavasana, the Sanskrit word for a restorative pose known as corpse pose. It is the death of what we knew, integrating the new, laying on your back with arms and legs spread out to the sides, taking up space and supporting the backs of thighs with a pillow, softening into the low back, ensuring absolute comfort as we travel the energy bodies known as koshas. Yoga Nidra systematically travels these koshas, layer by layer, inviting deepening release, allowing the brain to dip into alpha state. And this is the lucid, dreamlike state we are naturally in twice a day, once as we drift off to sleep, and again as we awake from our slumber. Trusting your experience is exactly as it's meant to be. No right or wrong, each journey will be different. You may sink deep into the teachings or even fall asleep, or you may struggle with thoughts distracting you. All are as it should be. Notice where thoughts wander, as the distractions of thoughts, the chittavrita, chattering of the mind, as the mind craves purpose, guide it back to watching your breath as you remember, trusting that you will receive what you are meant to. The yogic teachings of a parigraha, releasing all attachments here, allowing yourself to be fully in this moment, letting go of the physical body as the mind releases, and surrendering in to receive. Feeling into the rise and the fall of your chest as breath moves the body. Rise and fall. And embody this sacred practice as Yoga Nidra now begins. Tune in to sounds far away, outside of the room. What can you hear? And tuning into sounds within the room. Moving within the body, hearing the rush of breath moving within, the coursing pumping of blood through your veins, and sensing the beating of your sacred heart, your life force, this beating at your very core. And breath drawing deeper, nourishing all the way into the low belly. Full release out. As the breath travels to the center of the rib cage, in the center of your beautiful heart, connecting back into your truth that is held so sacred here. And this is the truth of you that has been as it has always been. It is here to remind you of your wholeness, your enoughness, that you alone are enough, that you are safe, you are secure, that things have always worked out in your favor, that you are valued and you are loved. You are all of that. We've been conditioned into believing that this may not be true, and it shows up into all areas of life, holding us from our truest potential. Come back into the truth of your heart and hear your heart vow, reminding you as you claim your I am statement. Sankalpa, San connecting with your highest truth, and Kalpa is the vow. Return to that knowing now by stating your Sankalpa 3 times in silence. I am. I am. I am. The truth of who you are and who you've always been. Sat Chit Ananda, the true you. And become aware of your body, expanding and contracting with beautiful breath. Aware of your beautiful energy as it begins to gather in the right side body. And pooling into the palm of the right hand. Feel this energy as it balls into the palm of the right hand and shifts into the right thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, the space between the fingers, and across the back of hand, circling the wrist. Energy moving up the arm, through elbow, into the shoulder, and down the side rib, past the waist and hip, and pulling into the upper thigh, and through the knee, down the leg, circling the ankle, and across the top of foot, into the heel, and spreading across the sole of the foot, pulling into the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth, and the space between the toes. The whole right side body filled with this beautiful, vibrant energy. And this energy crosses the midline, landing into the palm of the left hand now, pooling there, and pulling into the left thumb, and the second finger, third, fourth, and fifth, and the space between the fingers. To the back of the hand, and circling the left wrist, traveling up the arm, through elbow, the shoulder, and down the left side rib, past the waist and hip, pulling through to the upper thigh, knee, lower leg, and circling the ankle, across the top of foot and into the heel, spreading across the sole of the foot and pulling into the left big toe, the second toe, third, fourth, and fifth, and the space between the toes. Now the whole left side body pulsating with this vibrant energy. And then feel this energy shift to the base of both heels, right and left, as this energy begins to travel up the back body, across the back of the calves, and the tender space under the knee, and the back of the thighs, into the glutes, and spreading across into the low back, and traveling up the spinal column, slowly spreading this energy as it travels higher through the spinal column and spreading across the muscles of the back, all the way to the base of the cervical spine, and spreading across the base of the skull and traveling to the crown of the head and washing down the forehead across both eyebrows, right and left, both ears, and the right eye and the left eye, both cheeks, the nose, upper lip, tongue, teeth, lower lip, spreading across the chin and the lower jaw, and traveling down the throat, and spreading across the chest, and traveling through the space of the heart, into the belly, and filling into the watery space of the pelvic bowl. The whole front side body filled with this vibrant energy. And now the back side body from head to toe. Feel the feet as they fill with energy. And now the hands. Whole body filled with this pure energy. Whole body, head to toe. Now feel this energy as it expands outside of the physical body, reaching beyond the borders of the physical limits as this energy begins to expand. Feeling the space beneath the body, beneath the feet, above the head, above the chest, expanding outward, and drawing this energy back into the safety of the heart as it fills into the beautiful heart, connecting with the pulsing, the beating, and drawing a conscious breath, expanding into the rib cage and releasing it out. Coming back to the breath as you consciously choose breath in this moment. The intelligence of breath as it breathes you. Connect with the flow, filling into the low belly, expanding into the belly, rising into the chest, contracting with a full release, exhaling it all. Drawing nourishing breath in, releasing breath out. Feeling the movement caused by this natural breath. Chest and belly expand. Full release as it contracts. The pranamaya kosha, become aware as we count the breath backwards. Every inhale, every exhale, counting backwards from 11. Inhaling, exhaling. 11. Breathing in, breathing out. 10. Continuing at your own pace. Enjoying the flow of breath with nowhere to be. Counting backwards, down to 1. And releasing now. Releasing the need to count, to complete and just be. Enjoying the nourishing, natural breath as the body continues to be breathed. Sensing the space of the breath and how the body moves with this beautiful breath. Aware of the space around the body and how the body moves with the breath and the space surrounding you also being moved. Aware of the space surrounding the body, expanding and contracting. Into the emotion body, Manomaya Kosha, bringing your awareness to the center of the chest. Staying in the seat of witness, completely safe, observing as we explore opposite sensations, beginning with the emotion of sorrow. Allow sadness to seep in, experiencing grief. How does grief show up in your body, in your thoughts? Sorrow. Releasing and coming into joy, happiness. What does it feel like to experience joy? Welcome, joy. And releasing and coming into control. How does control feel? Controlling everything. How does control feel in your world? Control. And releasing and shifting into a state of flow. Flowing. How does flow feel in your world? Trusting in the flow. And releasing and sense of falling as we fall out of control. Body is falling. So heavy, heavily falling. And releasing and shifting into a sense of floating. Body is floating, weightless, buoyant. The sense of floating. And releasing as you stay with my voice, releasing into a neutral space as we arrive into the wisdom body of Vijnana Maya Kosha. Eyes travel the dark expansiveness of the third eye, the dark canvas behind the eyelids. Chi Dakash. Trusting in the seat of witness as images and sensations arise. Releasing, moving on to the next. Simply observing and noticing any reaction you may have and simply releasing. See a still pond, a card game, eucalyptus, steaming sauna, ice cold plunge, soft cashmere sweater, the symbol of Om, cobblestone cottage, a snake swimming on the water's surface, the chime of a grandfather clock, a flickering candle flame, the smell of French toast, an old rusty truck, wheat fields blowing in the wind, northern lights, aurora borealis, frosty breath, face of a challenging person. Now the face of a loved one. Crashing waves. A path in a forest path. A path. Walking this path, lined with tall trees, sunlight filtering in overhead, deafening quiet, feet bare, connecting with earth. Time slows, as time knows no boundaries. Witness each part of this forest. Trees dance in a gentle breeze. Wandering along this path, taking in the earthly scents. Sun kissing your skin as you walk along this path. And arriving at a split in the path, as the path before you divides left and right. And to your left represents what you know, the comfort of what is and what was. And to your right, the new, your aligned life, aligned habits, the life of your fullest potential, brimming with purpose. And the weight of this decision giving you the power to choose. Choosing a new path, allowing old patterns to fall away. Stepping forward away from any old habits. The patterns that have held you. Stepping away into this limitless possibility. Stepping into freedom. Liberation. Breaking out of what you have known and embracing the new. Choosing this path, walking this path, claiming this as your path. A brilliant, warm, golden light surrounds you. Embodying this light as it permeates the whole of you. Glowing and radiating this light. Connecting with your powerful essence. Call back your Sankalpa. Stepping into the truth of who you are. I am. I am. I am. expanding love and compassion, curiosity and resilience. Bare feet standing upon this path. The dirt beneath your toes soft, grounding into Mother Earth, connecting with Mama Gaia's vibration. Roots begin to reach deep within the earth. These roots curiously seeking, exploring. These roots grow deeper, seeking deeper. The earthly keeper of wisdom and knowing. All your questions can be answered here. And what is it you wish to know? She will guide you home to your truth. What do you wish to know? Be still. Hear her answer. Open to receive her wisdom. And returning now, bringing with you the wisdom and the answers that you know to be true. As you slowly begin to arrive back into the awareness of the present moment, feel the ground beneath you and the weight of your body. Feel the support of Mother Earth beneath you. And the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Breathing in empowerment, and releasing old patterns. Breathing in, aligning with your strengths, and releasing thoughts of doubt. And breathing in trust in your abilities, and releasing all that does not serve. Fully returning back into this time, into this space, and into this body. And drawing a full cleansing breath. A fully releasing exhale. And guiding your body to rest on your side. Honoring this position of rest and nurturing. And bring in the sensation of empowerment and alignment with your fullest potential. Trusting in your ability to move past old habits and patterns. Knowing that you absolutely can embody your true sense of self in this higher vibration. Carry this life purpose throughout your everyday moments. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat.